Hamster mansion surprise, smiley face emoji, house emoji. So this past weekend, my dad asked me if I could help him assemble a new bookshelf he bought online. You know, standard father-child bonding activity, fueled by the promise of pizza and the certainty of at least one argument about whether or not we actually need the instructions. The box itself was suspiciously heavy for a bookshelf, but I figured it was just real wood, aka compressed sawdust pretending to be functional furniture. We cracked open the box to discover a dizzying number of boards, a tiny Allen wrench, and a bag of screws that looked like it could double as maracas in a pinch. The first hour went about as well as assembling IKEA furniture ever does, a lot of squinting at diagrams, holding up boards while Dad muttered things like, "They must have sent the European version." Every so often, we'd finish a step only to realize we'd done it backwards, but we pressed on with the stubborn optimism of men who've never successfully completed a flat pack project in their lives. By the second hour, we had what looked less like a bookshelf and more like a wooden labyrinth, complete with mysterious compartments and a ramp we definitely hadn't seen in the instructions. By hour 3, the situation had escalated. We had 12 screws left over, 4 pieces that didn't fit anywhere, and what could only be described as a window on the 3rd level. My mom came in, took one look, and asked if we were building a modern art installation or a tiny Airbnb for rodents. It was at that point Dad tried to balance a book on what we assumed was a shelf, only for it to roll dramatically down the ramp and land neatly in the little window. After a bit of silent reflection and some light Googling, we realized we had built, down to the last decorative detail, a hamster mansion. Not a bookshelf, but a luxury, multi-story rodent palace complete with a spiral ramp and sun deck. So if anybody needs a place for their hamster to live out its best life, let me know. Otherwise, I guess you could say our new bookshelf is really a shelf-help book for small furry creatures.